Hello, all patrons of Apprentice of Silence. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all very much. Let's do a Patron reading. So, what's special about these readings? This is the first of the videos that I post that is a Patron video. So, what's special about these videos is that they are not edited, and you can see me, which you can't on the other tarot readings that I post on YouTube. So yeah, let's get right into it. I have a dog right by my side, so if he's loud, you know. Since this is the first video for patrons that I record and upload on the Telegram channel, I don't know who will see it or when they will see it or if they will see it. I mean you, the viewer. So it's very exciting for me to record it without really knowing the aim of the video, you know? My idea is that the patrons of Apprentice of Silence create a small group consciousness, and it is of benefit for that specific group consciousness to connect over certain messages. Whatever those messages may be, this is the platform for it. Or at least this is one of the platforms for it. I feel that it's important to provide this platform. And now let's get into whatever messages need to come through at the current time for whomever is going to watch it. So I see the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing planting a seed and putting in the work. Growing season. Come. You like that card? I see people, in April sometimes that's when the garden season starts technically, because you're like starting to plant potatoes, or I'm sorry if you don't plant potatoes in April and I'm just way off, but like you have to plan for the summer garden. And to me, this card here today talks about that pre-planning energy. Like, it takes a lot to just sit down and plan without even knowing, like, how will the summer look? How much is it going to rain this year? How will the harvest be? How will fall be? Like, you have to be calm and objective and very logical and yet passionate about what you do. Because you can't, there has to be some inner drive. Okay, Spirit, for the patrons of Apprentice of Silence, whomever might watch this video, what's the important message? For the patrons, please, Spirit. I saw the Fool card. We got the Three of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse and Temperance. Oh, I just heard karma, and that made me think of when something is unfair and you had to leave something behind, but the whole situation about why you even had to leave was totally unfair, and you're like waiting for the karma for things to be balanced out and just again. That's what this talks about. What more about this spirit? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There is this belief present that you're unlucky and that the material wellness won't come in and you won't achieve that vision of yourself with material abundance that a part of you wishes for. I just heard that it's this unjust situation that I mentioned before, karma, where you kind of wait for things to balance out and become fair. It's that situation that way back actually created this lack of material abundance belief that is manifested in your thoughts that you are unlucky. Anything else, Spirit? Empress in reverse, Page of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. This is confirming for me that in the past, I see the rabbit, just side note, I see the rabbit on the Queen of Pentacles on her bottom. Easter. I'm recording this in beginning of April, so Easter is soon. I hear fertility, and I was told rebirth, so clearly they are not talking about, well, actually, they could be. I was thinking they're not talking about the Christian Easter, but I was just thinking about the crucifixion, not the coming back to life aspect of the religion. Getting left out in the cold. I heard whatever feelings arise around Easter for you, it's heavily emotional, even if you're not religious, even if it's not about the religion itself. The time around Easter, renewal, spring, rebirth, is bringing memories of the past when you were left out in the cold and, where things weren't just. Two of Cups. I hear emotional balance. What else about the Two of Cups? Hierophant, I don't know how to pronounce that. The Seven of Pentacles, the one we got at the beginning, and Six of Swords, leaving something behind. Okay, I was told to... Ah, shit. I see. Look. bottom of the deck, Tower in reverse, and bottom of the deck. Not making... Let me get one more card, and then I'll tell you. Bear with me. Spirit, one more card, please. Two more cards. It just started smelling of church, the way Orthodox churches smell during Easter. Okay. Which is a sign, of course, for deep emotional pain. Something that was very important to you in the past hurt you deeply. Okay, so the message I got before with how this, whatever they want you, us, to know is you need to focus back on your faith and your vision. And I was guided. Now, I have this little note on my bookshelf saying, it's in Russian, and it says, "По вере вашей да будет вам," which means, by your faith, so shall you receive. Meaning, as strong as your faith is, that is what you will create or what you will manifest. Or I take it as a reminder that we have to believe in something before we see it. And it's like a reminder for me to look within for that inner spiritual wisdom that I have to guide me where I need to go and what I need to do. But it takes a lot of bravery to calmly allow oneself to sit down in that space. For then to objectively start planting the seeds and moving, changing something. It was 1331 when I said changing, moving something. Or the other way around. I want to say sometimes we might get so stuck up on an idea of how we want, what we want, that the whole idea serves as a prison to us. Like a monastery, one might say that it's like a prison, a monastery, of an idea. Like the monks and the nuns at a monastery might see it as a sanctuary, because they get to practice their belief and their idea at this place. But this place can also serve as a prison. that's a little bit what I see here, that an idea you have. But see, it's not even a concrete idea. It's more like a how it should be. I know there is something that should be somewhere, some way. I don't have a full picture of it, but like I'm going to cling on to it. That serves as a prison. Meditate more is what I heard. Really, really important. Get down, take some time off during your day. Do it now. You know, just do it. And it will bring you the clarity and the keys. Use this message as really this reminder that yes, you need to look inwards for the spiritual inner calmness. Look objectively, plan, and execute. Because the more you dig inside this childhood wound, this lack of justice, this belief that you weren't lucky or that you won't gain material wellness, material, possessions. The more you dig inside this childhood wound without knowing what for, the deeper the hole will get. And without the objective planning, you don't know why you're digging. You're just digging because you know there is a trauma there. Not because you actually have a concrete what it is that you want to get out. And you don't have a clear what it is that you want to get out because you have this belief that you're unlucky and not going to get it. Well, this really takes us in a loop. Okay, this is what I would say to myself. I would say to have awareness of the loop you're in, what you're currently doing. Take time off tonight to go inside this pain of why you're unlucky, why you're not going to get the material possessions that you want, why you are unlucky. Going specifically with that, why am I unlucky? And then bring up the aspects of you that want to share that wisdom and dig inside that and then take that train wherever it takes you, I do journaling, whatever, works for you. Go do it. After you've done that, you will get more clarity about yourself and what's important. Maybe you'll get, something you have to implement in your daily life, most probably. After you have that, more awareness here. Something was unjust in the past, yes. And it will continue to be unjust. there is some sick twist in where like it becomes just where you no longer want it. And therefore make peace with that it's never going to get just. It's never, the situation will never resolve itself in the way you want it to. It will never seem like it's fair to you. Cut your losses, right? Because it's like it's tugging at your heart that it's not fair, and you're waiting for it to be fair because of all this knowledge that you're carrying around of how it should be fair. It will probably get fair, right? No. Because you're holding on too tight because of a billion other reasons. Because it's not serving you that it gets fair right now. Because if it does get fair this moment, it won't propel you into the expansion that you currently desire more than you desire fairness. I get provoked by this because I'm in the same place. And it's why I think it's difficult for me to even articulate this, because I'm like, but I get it. So I hope you get it too, what I'm talking about. Okay, so after tonight, you go back to this fairness, and you know it's not going to get fair. It's not going to get better. Then you apply the, okay, what seeds am I going to plant mentality. Go into it, make a structured list, apply whatever knowledge you got from the part session you're doing tonight with the why are you unlucky. I just got carried away for a second because olycklig, which sounds as unlucky. In Swedish, it means unhappy or, miserable. And in English, unlucky is just a person without luck. I think it's saying something to me here. Take that wherever you need to take that. I hope you got enough messages here. I hope it wasn't all over the place. I think that's it. 24 minutes, that's enough, right? That's too long to focus and, listen to me, right? Okay. Planning season, structure, being very structured. Okay, the last thing I want to do is connect all of us. So, I wonder if you can see this. You can't see the flame. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, then. Then I'm just gonna do it. And you pretend that you're looking into the flame. Thank you, dear patrons of Apprentice of Silence. You're awesome. I love you. Let's get this shit done. Till next time.